Hello, Mike here from MikeOverlanding. This episode was shot in Bearhead Lake State Park way up in northern Minnesota. Here's a picture of the James Baroud rooftop tent fully deployed on top of my Jeep Gladiator, and in this video I'm going to show you how we deploy the tent. We're going to show you some of the features of the tent and the inside of the tent as well, and then I'm going to show you how I take the tent down. It's late September 2021, and we're driving through the state park to our campsite. And as you can see, it's a wonderful late fall day. It's beautiful, dense woods, lots of privacy, great time to be out camping. The very first thing I do is I unlatch the front two parts of the rooftop tent. You just squeeze these and pop it open. Now I don't take this off yet because the order of operation is you got to do the back first. And then I'll unlatch this other front one, the passenger side. There we go. Now I'll undo the two aft latches. Nice to have the Gladiator because I can easily come up here, come over here, release this latch. Then I release this latch, but I've learned there's like a reservoir here, and when it rains this fills up with water, and when you lift this you can get pretty wet. The water is drained out of it, so we're in good shape there. But pinch this, open this up, and then open her up. I've delatched that side, the driver's side, and now I'm going to do the same with the passenger side. And then voila, it's up. Next, simply open the back hatch. It's Velcroed. And underneath is the ladder, and it comes in this nice pouch so that when it's dirty and muddy, you're not putting a dirty ladder back into your tent. You have this nice pouch for it. Here we go. The next step is to connect the ladder. There's these neat little hooks here. They fit in perfectly up here. And one of the nice things I like about it is it won't move left or right, so once it's in there, it stays. Ladder can adjust to various heights, and you're good to go. There are three entrances to the tent. One is in the back, and one is on the driver's side, and one is on the passenger side. All of them operate basically the same way. There's Velcro on the bottom, and you open it up, and there's zippers on the sides, and I purposely have the zipper below this line right here. So when you're putting the tent away, you need to make sure the zipper's below that line so that it collapses in and you don't have as much of it sticking out when you're putting it away. So you simply unzip it, roll it up. There's some Velcro straps here. Hook them up, there's two of them. And you're good to go inside. And Jane, my wife, is going to show you the inside of our tent. Here's a view of my wife, Jane, and she's about to enter the tent from the ladder, and I'm standing on the tailgate. And as you can see, one of the neat features of this tent is that we can leave our sleeping bags and pillows in here, plus the ladder, and it closes rather nicely. Jane's going to demonstrate the flashlight a little bit later. And what else do we have in here? A nice place up here with a mesh to put things. We have extra blankets. We use a bag, just a tall kitchen garbage bag, and we put our shoes in there. We prefer to have our shoes inside. Who knows, it might rain, who knows what, but it's nice to have the shoes in there. But it stays nice and comfy in here. And Jane's going to show us how to finish the deployment of the tent, because there's these 4 arms, one in each corner, and there's an elbow to them, and we need to push that elbow in and make them straight and make it taut. The neat thing about having this tent so taut, in a number of reasons, one is you got a nice hard top, roof on top of you in case rain or branches or something falls on you. But also when the side of the tent is tight and it's real windy out, the amount of noise in here is so much less than a tent that flops around.
All right, my turn. I'm going to just push this into place, and it's pretty nifty. When this locked in on this side, it made the other joint also lock in place. So the back is all done. And again, this one locked the other one at the same time.
There's a deer right there. 2 deer. My wife can see the other one. And, oh, there we go. Walking right up to our campsite. This is awesome. We saw several of them on their way in, and they are not afraid of people. Suppose you can't hunt in a state park. The camper comes with this neat light, and it's rechargeable by simply plugging in here and plugging into a USB port. It's a really cool light. You've got a way to hang it. They put a magnet here. They got a little R2-D2 stand, is what I call it. There you go. And what else do we have? The button here, you push that and you've got a flashlight. I don't know if you can see that. And then you push the button again and you've got this nice light. So I've used this many a times in the camper at night. I'm on reading or something, or just want to like illuminate the inside of the camper. It works wonderful, and it lasts a long time. Oh, they also have some magnets down here, so if you've got something metal and you want to put it on, you can put it on there. So really cool. Love it.
All right, so this is a nice little fan that comes on the top for those hot days and when you want to circulate some air. And I have been informed that I can put my finger inside this fan and it's not going to hurt me. So, trusting my husband as I do, I am going to reach through here, and yes, I can feel in between these little plastic blades, there's a little button. I've got it on. Ready? So
Yay.
It works, and I get to stick my finger in there again to turn it off. Ready? Ah! Just kidding. Sorry.
It's okay. The other nice thing about this is that it gets condensation out when you're breathing in there. But yes, thank you very much. That was very good, Vanna.
I know Mike already mentioned this net, but another thing I want to talk about with this is it's so convenient. I don't know how we would use a tent without it, because you've got a book you're reading at night, or an extra sweater so you can throw it on easily before you take a walk to the restroom. It's just so convenient having this here, and it never gets in our way. Our heads are down here, and I've never had a clearance problem with this, so a really nice feature of this setup.
Yeah, and I will add, now that you mentioned something, we both can sit up in here, and I'm 6 feet tall, so on this end I can sit up nicely. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Here is a quick walk around of the rooftop tent. We've got the rear window / door open. Here's the Jeep, ladder, and this is what it looks like from this angle. It is 9 o'clock and we're hitting the sack, and you can see all of our gear fitting up here on this net. And because it's cool out, we've got a few more coats and warmer stuff up here, but it still works. I mean, you don't need that room there. And like we said before, you could sit up in it still, but this is kind of what it looks like here. Jane's asleep. No, she's not. And I'm over here, and we're all snuggled. One of the things I do is, see if this works. I wear a whole set of new clothes to bed. You never know, you sweat in your clothes, it's a little damp, especially when it's going to cool out tonight. Always good to put a new set of clothes on. So I have some sweatpants, fresh socks, sweatshirt, and another undershirt, and that'll be nice and snuggly all night. So that's all, folks, for tonight. See you tomorrow. Next, I'll show you how we took down the tent. It does take some strength to put the tent away and deploy it, but mostly putting it away. There have been times when I've had to struggle with it a little bit. I've been in a few heavy rainstorms, both while the tent is deployed and while I'm traveling, and it has never leaked. And now we're done. I'm planning on publishing another YouTube video showing you the gear and equipment that I bring along with me. And another YouTube video showing you the food we brought, our food preparation, and our camping kitchen. And that'll wrap it up. Thank you for watching Mike Overlanding.